My oldest daughter just graduated from high school, and I was asked to speak at the commencement ceremony. I found what I said useful, so I thought I would share it with you. It was 3 weeks before my 26th birthday when they ushered me into a hospital room and sat me across from a table. On that table sat a heavy metal toolbox, the kind of toolbox that repairmen lug around full of the instruments of their trade. Jutting out of the box, I could see hammers and screwdrivers and wrenches. But what caught my attention was the long, rusty handsaw with its jagged teeth. On the side of the box, in large black permanent marker, were the letters that spelled out C-section. At that moment, I was filled with the greatest fear I've ever known. You see, in my mind, there were only two possible outcomes to this scenario. These doctors, who had no training in the magic arts, would saw my beautiful young wife in half, and having no training in the magic arts, would not be able to put her back together again. Because as all magicians know, sawing a person in half is the easy part. It's the putting them back together that's the true test of skill. That was one possible outcome. The other was that they would saw my wife in half and then hand me another living, breathing human being to be responsible for. I'm not sure which thought scared me more. Yes, I am actually. I was terrified. Sir Francis Bacon once inspired Franklin Roosevelt to say that fear is the only thing we have to fear. Personally, I find the uncertainties of life offer us a great deal more than fear to fear. So I prefer instead to quote another esteemed American, Mr. Will Smith, because the Fresh Prince doesn't get cited enough in these commencement exercises. While talking about skydiving, he said, God puts the best things in life on the other side of fear. That bears repeating. God puts the best things in life on the other side of fear. In case you were wondering how my story turned out, they sawed my wife in half and put her back together, and handed me another tiny human being to be responsible for. That was almost 18 years ago. Becoming a father taught me what love really is. If faith is the opposite of fear, then becoming a father has strengthened my faith. And as my faith has grown, my fear has subsided. And tonight, I know what it is to be purely and selflessly proud as that little human being that terrified me so graduates from high school. So I say to you, my daughter, who already knows this better than I did at your age, and maybe even better than I know today, don't be afraid. Charge headfirst into the scary things because God has hidden the best things in life on the other side of your fear. I love you. I'm proud of you. And I can't wait to see what's next for you because I know you will conquer it.